Hello, everybody, and welcome to the IC Markets Technical Insights video for the week of April 11th. My name is Toby Gennaro from Trade with Precision, and I just have up on my screen here the S&P 500 charts, looking at the weekly chart and the daily chart. Will kind of progress through the time frames, kind of show you what I'm seeing in some of the technical analysis that I'm looking at. Thought I wanted to share that with you today. So here on the weekly chart, we had a big drop off in the market about a year ago, and that is what all of this is right here. And then way back, probably about fall of last year, 2022, we had a bottom here of around 3,500. We bounced off of that bottom, and then we started to put in a higher low, and then a higher high, and then a higher low, and then more than likely, the next step here would be to put in another higher high. Now, I don't think we're going to get a runaway train here. I think we might be, heading, upwards in the upward trend, but I think we're, more than likely may do it a little bit more gently. I don't see any impetus in the markets that is going to cause any, severe gyrations. But nonetheless, we are in a higher high, higher low scenario. So as we look here, we're in a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then we put in another lower high. So we had lower high, lower high, lower high. And as opposed to coming down and retesting the 3,500, which I thought it was going to do, pulled up short. That's probably around a 50% Fibonacci retracement. Pulled up short, and then right here, pulled back up and then broke through. As soon as it breaks through that level, all of a sudden we are in a higher low, higher high scenario. We're in an uptrend. Now we have probably several months here of this move. We've pulled back. We had a little hiccup there on inflation, on potential rising interest rates. That's subsided. So we pulled back again to put in another higher low. And it looks like now we're potentially looking to punch through and create another higher high. Now, we don't have all the moving averages aligned just yet. The 10, 20 period are in alignment. The 50 period is trying to sneak in there and get into alignment as well. But we do have a trend structure with higher highs, higher lows in the price action itself. So we have an uptrend on the weekly chart, and we also have an uptrend right here on the daily chart. We just have kind of a sideways move here because we've been in this pattern right around here. But nonetheless, we have the 200, the 50, the 20, and the 10 all pushing up, all fanning out. We have that nice rejection candle right there, entry above the high, stop below the low, and it looks like we'll be punching up. If that breaks through the high of that candle, we'll be punching up for another high. So that's looking pretty good. Let's go one lower and take a look from the daily chart down to the 8-hour chart, see what that looks like. And so the 8-hour chart, we've got the same thing, a nice upward trend here. Higher highs, higher lows. We've got the 200, the 50, the 20, and the 10. On this pullback, we've had a couple of very bullish candles set up, a couple of gyrations in there, but nonetheless, stop right below the low, entry above the high of those entry candles right there, and then see if we can get a punch above there. That would be the same thing as the daily chart, except the candles more than likely would be smaller with some lower risk. If we were to go down and take a look at the 4-hour chart, we'd probably see, let me do it this way. I'll do it on this one right here. See if we can get some of these aligned side by side. So we've got the 4-hour chart, 200, 50, 20, and the 10 all fanning out. This little pullback. Now we're starting to set up kind of a flat level right here with a swing low right here. What I would expect is it could potentially break through. I would expect maybe a shorter pullback to create another higher low and then a third test of that level, and then maybe anticipate the breakout to another higher high beyond here. So that's what the 4 hours is looking at. If we went down to the 2-hour, we might get another, and we have another one in play. So we have the 200, the 50, the 20, and the 10 all lined up. We've got that flat level setting up. If we get a pullback and a retest at a third time at that level, maybe on the third or the fourth, we should start to see an imminent breakout going in the direction of this trend, which is forward. You see a really nice trend here. All the candles are of the same size, about a 45-degree angle. A lot of these pullbacks into that 10-20 period zone with a nice bullish candle, which gives us our signal each and every time. That looks great. We had a little bit of divergence setting up right here, gave us a little technical relief. We went sideways for a while. A lot of times this happens just when the market is waiting for the moving averages to catch up. It'll take a breather from a trend, go into a sideways motion, set up a flat level, and then usually break higher in the direction of the predominant trend, which is higher as we see here. So we really have a lot going on here between the 2 hour, the 4 hour, and the 8 hour, and then again the daily. And that's essentially going to be a directional indicator, technically, that I'd be looking at going forward for the S&P 500. So hope that technical analysis helps. Have a great rest of the week trading, and we'll look forward to talking to you next time. Take care.